Hello folks, welcome to Sailing SV Ruby with Captain Bill.
Hello.
So thank you for being here. In today's video you're going to watch our cruise destination to Plymouth, Massachusetts. It's a great destination. If you're sailing the south coast of Massachusetts, make sure you include Plymouth, Massachusetts as a destination. You won't regret it.
Thanks for watching. Please make sure you watch it to the end. We always put good pictures at the end.
Okay folks, enjoy.
Thank you.
Anybody seen my rubber ducky? Oh boy. Know where they're going. Beach. So we showed you that on the way in. That sand dune there. Channel runs parallel to that. And it hooks 90 degrees to starboard to the right. After that, heads out to the open ocean. But on the starboard side, there's a number of sandbars, beaches only accessible by boat. We've been there by going ashore at these dunes and walking over the top to get to the other side. Absolutely gorgeous. Alright folks, see the smoke? First time we fired up the grill. First time we fired up the grill in 2025. In 2024, I guess it was, or maybe it was 2023. Maybe I didn't even use it last year. Had a fire that wouldn't go out, and you see the handles melted. We cooked some of those like Bubba burgers, you know, the ones you buy at Walmart packaged. Too much grease in those. Probably cooked like 4 hamburgers at a time, maybe some chicken or something in there. And I couldn't get that fire out. Flames were coming out of the side. It was getting a little hairy. I was at the dock. I threw a fire blanket over it. Wasn't enough. So I hit it with the CO2 fire extinguisher. But then I cleaned it all out. I think there might have been some grease in the pan. And we're cooking. Cooking with gas. We got some sausages, some chicken. Angelica's got some special Brazilian barbecue basting she does. We got another batch in barbecue sauce. So we're gonna cook. We got a lot of meat on board. We got a lot of food on board. Refrigerator's working well. But you know, we've had the meat on board for a couple of days. All right, here we go. We know how fun this could be. No shouting on a boat. Let's see if I can be a little louse of a guy. Not in front of me, buddy. You're gonna come right around. You're gonna back right on me right there. All right, bad spot. He's gonna pull right in front of me. Drop 100 feet of chain, and he's gonna be right up against me. I would go left or right. Okay. Alright, folks, we have another couple as neighbors. It's a really pretty boat. It's older. It's 80s vintage. I don't know, 85, 86. I don't know what that is. CSY? Bristol? Center cockpit? I don't know. It's a nice boat. A lot of room there. And they did a nice job anchoring. He was kind of in front of me, so I kind of shouted out at him to maybe boot over a little bit. Gave him a couple of tips. I'm sure he didn't need the tips, but he was kind enough to move. Tug that was taking the Mayflower out in and out yesterday. Saturday, August 9th. showed you already. We're at the beach in Plymouth, Mass. I don't know the official name for this beach. I'll ask somebody. If I get the name of the beach from somebody before we leave, I'll make sure that I put it on the video here. Boats on either side. Miss Angelica. Are you happy you're at the beach, honey?
Yeah.
Feel at home at the beach?
Finally went to the water.
Yeah. Water's cold. Very cold. Yeah, it's not 90 here, but the forecast is for like 88 today. Again, 88 in downtown Plymouth, I'm sure, not sitting here at the beach. Might be 80. A little bit of a breeze. It's not really humid. It's supposed to get hotter during the week, near the 90s. Okay, so I found out the name of the beach. It's Long Beach. Long Beach in Plymouth. I'm standing on a sandbar. I'm going to do a panoramic view here, 360. Just see how beautiful it is. Tide's going out, so there's a little tidal pool there. Happy as a clam. You see down there, that's where cars obviously can pull up on the beach, and that's the ending point for the cars. Ending point for the boats on that side. You can probably saw the other side where boats. So we're right in the middle where they don't allow boats, and near the end of where they allow cars. These people over here, a group of people are very kind. The home with the American flag. They don't normally let people, I can tell, they don't normally let people walk on their property through the walkway from their yard, from their front yard to the backyard, through the dune. There's a little walkway. We asked their permission. They were very kind, let them know that our circumstances, and they said, yeah, no problem. Oh, she's braver than me. Braver than me. It's cold. It's cold. I went up to my waist. You know, my job as a part-time swim instructor for young kids, the swimming pool's 90 degrees. I'm guessing the water here today is around 70-ish. You know, on the other side, when I took used the thermometer to check the water temperature on the side of the boat, it was like 72. That was on that side. This is more open water, a little colder out here. So this boat, the next was for one night so far. Instead of dropping anchor, they grabbed an available or unused mooring. So just a short while ago, the harbor master came by and must have said to him, hey, get off, that's not your mooring, get off it. So they released the mooring and dropped anchor. But right in front of the boat, I was watching it, right in front of the boat, there was a lobster pot. And I said to Angelica, oh my God, drop an anchor right on top of a lobster pot. Well, guess what? This lobster pot, the lobster pot must have got caught in his prop. So now he's snorkeling down to get it. That's unfortunate. But one of the things that may not be considered, I just yelled over to them, these big wakes are coming. You don't want to be underneath. You don't want to be underneath a boat when these big wakes are coming. You're in one spot, and all of a sudden that weight of that boat comes down, hits you on the head. You're a goner. These wakes are big in here. I don't know what he dropped. I don't know what he dropped for anchor. Obviously, maybe he's anchored before. But I would, he's not a sailboat. It's not a big keel, but I would not anchor right there. As you swing, you're going to be in the mud on the shore side over there. The tide's on its way out. So maybe you'll get the lobster pot off this prop and move on to the next problem. Here comes Big John. Perfect. See the green and the red being right in the middle. He's going to give us a big wake. When it comes, I'll tell you what to do.
Oh, you coming?
I'm going to be right next to you. Where's your phone? Big hook. Don't be afraid of him. Leave your course. Come a little right. Come a little right. Give him a little rope. Hold it right there. Right there. After he goes by, you move back over it. Green. See the green. Come on, you gotta give him some room. Aim at the green. Now hold right there. Guys, oh wow. Turn to the left. It's that way. Turn to the left. Ah, switch. Hit it. Now turn to the right. Turn back to the right. You're supposed to look behind you before you turn. My fault. Right up the middle, the red and the green, right? I can't hear you. Hold on.
Folks, we had a little drama this morning. Drama in that everything was getting well. We were anchored out in Plymouth Middle Harbor. Everything all set. Checking all the boat, making sure the boat's ready to launch off. Made sure water was coming out of the back of the boat. You know, the coolant, the seawater was coming out when I started the engine. Raised the anchor, came back to the helm, looked at the temperature. It was up at above 180, going up, no water coming out of the back. Had to quickly turn around. We didn't make it really far, but you know, once your engine starts heating up, it's important to shut it down as quickly as possible. But I wanted to get the anchor down before I did that. So I had to position ourselves in kind of like the same anchorage point we were at when we raised the anchor. The place we had been 3 nights in a row, 4 nights. And we dropped the anchor, shut the engine off, start checking things. Look at the seawater strainer. It had seaweed in it. When I brought the anchor up, there was a lot of seaweed getting caught in the anchor chain, and the anchor itself, the bow roller. So, but I didn't think, even though there was some seawater in the strainer, I didn't feel that that was enough. That was enough seagrass or seaweed to really keep the water flow from going into the engine. So I took the hose off the end of the through hull, and then opened up the through hull, and water was coming freely through the through hull. But let me back up. I took the hose off the end of the. I'll back up again. When I took the cover off the sea strainer and opened up the sea cock, water was not flowing through. If you don't close the sea cock, close off the water flow, when you open up the sea strainer, water should freely flow over the top of that, which would make you sink if you were doing that without paying attention, right? But so I knew that there was some type of clog. Cleaned the strainer out. I didn't feel like it was enough. Not enough clog in the strainer to cause the overheating.
Coast Guard has received a report of a personal locating beacon 3 nautical miles offshore Salem in position 42-30 north, 070-45 west, with beacon ID number 2 Delta Charlie Echo Alpha Charlie 500 Echo Foxtrot Bravo Foxtrot. All vessels in the area are requested to keep a sharp lookout, assist if possible, and report all sightings to the United States Coast Guard. The United States Coast Guard Sector Boston out.
All right, to continue the story, there was sea grass or seaweed stuck in the intake hose, about a 4-foot length of 1/2-inch hose that goes from the sea strainer, from the sea cock, from the intake sea cock to the sea strainer, and it was clogged. I took it off, both ends off. I tried to blow air through it. I couldn't do it. I looked for some tools on board that I could, like a ramrod, something I could push in that hose and clear the clog out. And I didn't have anything long enough. I could feel the grass. I could feel that I jammed it in, maybe even tighter. So I gave Towboat US a call, asked them if they had a tool on board. They had another boat coming in. They kindly said they would, come over and take a visit if they had a tool on board that I could unclog the hose. and they also offered to stop by Safe Harbor Marina in Plymouth and either get pick up a new length of hose. I had to wait a little while for them while the second boat was coming into the harbor. In the meantime, I took a bottle of Dawn liquid soap detergent and I poured it in both ends, pretty liberally into the hose. And then I was like bending the hose at all different points, trying to loosen the clog. Poured some more Dawn in. Poured a little water in there. And lo and behold, Dawn worked. I was able to blow through the hose and blow the remaining seaweed, seagrass out of the hose. Blew through several times, put some more Dawn liquid detergent in there, made sure I was confident that it was really clean, and put it back on, started the engine, and everything's doing well. So a little quick thinking ingenuity, and got myself in the back, but Dawn is a good thing on the boat for a number of things. Impeller is another one. When you put in a new impeller, you cover it with Dawn liquid soap to lubricate it, so it gets that first start up, goes nice and smooth. A little more left. Because I'm going up top, I'll be smart. I'll put on a life jacket. First, I'm going to go up and change the tire box. Then I'll come back. Wait. You're going too far to the left. I want you to come over. Right there, stop. The sail tie's off, come back. for a while with the main, the Sailboat Ruby. My glasses.
A little perspective of what it looks like out here. So that is probably the tip of Plymouth. You go around that point there and you head towards Cape Canal, where we were planning to go. We changed our mind. Tropical depression's acting up in the Caribbean. I'm not keeping my batteries charged as much as I'd like to. Relying on the generator at night and in the morning, running it like an hour in the morning, hour in the evening to top off the batteries, which is what it is for. But if I had any trouble with the generator, we'd be stuck. I mean, I do have a jump pack, I do have Seco, I do have Sailboat US, but I want to get through everything on my own without any help. That's how we are as sailors. We like to be independent. Now here I'm showing you, that's probably like Marshfield, Mass. You can see the distance from shore that we are sailing from Plymouth. We came out of there. I'll show you that. Came out of that area. We are heading kind of northeast. We're really going to go northwest after we get around that area. And I follow the channels, which are pretty far offshore. A lot of people, hug the coast when they go in. I guess that would be a little safer if you had some trouble. You have more boat activity. But here we got the commercial shipping line, and also a lot of boat activity from boats going between, the Boston area, the Metro Boston area, and Provincetown.
See a boat on the horizon out there. Either came from, I'm guessing, either came from the canal or P-Town or any one of the towns in Cape Cod Bay. Yeah, so we decided we're going to go to Scituate, Cohasset, maybe Hull, Hingham, Quincy, head back to the yacht club in several days, go home, recharge, come back, maybe because we still have 3 weeks of vacation left, maybe we'll take a trip to the north. We'll go to Marblehead, Salem, Gloucester, something like that.
Passionate sailor.
Scituate. Here we are. All dimensions. Dimensions. Big house. Rich people. Other side. The other side of Scituate.
Welcome back, folks. We hope you enjoyed today's video of our trip to Plymouth. It's definitely a destination you don't want to pass by when you're doing cruising up and down Massachusetts South Shore or anywhere in Mass Bay. Plymouth is a fun town. We hope you gathered that in our video.
Watch. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.
Hello.
Please comment below. Let us know what you think about Plymouth, Mass.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Let's sail to Jamaica, feel the warm sand glow, the rhythm of the island where the reggae flows. We'll sip on some rum punch as the palm trees sway. Let the ocean be our guide, feel the breeze on our way. We're cruising the Caribbean where the waters gleam, dancing through the islands, living out a dream. From Cuba to Barbados and the sky so blue, every wave, every sunset feels like something new. We'll drop anchor in St. Lucia, climb the Pitons Turks and Caicos calling where the reefs unwind. The laughter on the shoreline warms the soul and mind. Puerto Rico's beach rise with the break of dawn. Every island's calling us to keep moving on. We're cruising the Caribbean where the waters gleam, dancing through the islands, living out a dream. From Cuba to Barbados and the sky so blue, every wave, every sunset feels like something new. Turks and Caicos calling where the reefs unwind. The laughter